Good morning! So today we're heading to Sand to Snow National Monument. I thought it would be fun to take you guys on another adventure. It is about 8:30 a.m. and already approaching 80 degrees. So let's get on to this adventure, shall we? Alright, so change of plans. We were supposed to go to Sand to Snow National Monument. Unfortunately, my GPS took us to some random BLM land and Cody's GPS took us to private property. So we are heading to, what is it called?
The Diamond Zen Center.
The Diamond Zen Center. Not really sure what to expect. Only saw a couple pictures on Google Maps, so I guess we're in for a little surprise.
It's like a Hindu thing.
Yeah, something to that effect. Oh, and cool. We already see the first sign of such. It's literally so peaceful here. Neither of us realized that we desperately needed to touch some grass and hear bird songs after living in desert environments since September, so this was a very nice, unexpected treat. Holy shit, is it real? I don't know if that's a real pine cone or not. For reference, here's my hand. That's humongous. We didn't end up seeing anybody here aside from a cat, so we just walked the loop before continuing our journey further into the mountains. Well, we may not have made it to Sand to Snow, we made it to Pine to Snow.
Pine to Snow works.
It's wild to think that we woke up in the desert this morning and just a few short hours later, we're on top of a mountain surrounded by pine trees. Were you trying to grab a pine cone?
No, I high-fived a tree.
Oh, I thought you were trying to grab one. Look at how cute you are. What? That's so cool. Hi, friend. That's a baby. Hi. How incredible these views are. On our way back down, we stopped off at this little ravine to check out one of my favorite things, wildflowers. They smell like bananas. They're like banana peels. It's interesting. Very unexpected. So cute. The leaves kind of look like cilantro. Love it. So pretty much nothing went as planned today, and that's okay, because at least we still got to get some nature in and surprisingly see some cool poppies and even snow all on the same day, actually off of the same road now that I think about it. But now we are heading in to Planet Fitness so we can grab some showers before dinner. Hi.
Hey, Liv. How's your shower?
Pretty unpleasant.
Unpleasant?
How's yours?
Mine was good.
Yeah. My shower is very cold, but there's also 3 other women showering when I got in there, so
Damn.
they used all the hot water. That's okay. Alright, so we just grabbed some In-N-Out for dinner. We're heading to Yucca Valley so we can pick up some packages, and then we have to fill water in Joshua Tree before we post up for the night. Time to sanitize the sink. Or the sink. Sanitize the fresh water.
Just don't touch it.
I will.
Water's really cold. Can you give me a wad of paper towels?
Yep. Good morning. So today we have some errands to run, and then we're gonna go have lunch in the park. Tasty. It's so interesting that there's just dried roses sitting on the table here. I used to dry, which I have not received very many roses in my life. Fun fact. But I remember I took a red rose. Well, everyone did from my grandma's funeral. And that was like the first one I dried, and it was on my desk. Like those big chunky ones from like the early 2000s that had like the huge, like, you know what I'm talking about? It was just like shelves on shelves on shelves. And like you put your computer there.
Yep.
It's just like obnoxiously humongous. I sat on top of that for literally like, I don't even know how long, until whenever I got rid of that fucking giant desk. But I had it for like 10 years probably.
I didn't know they would last that long.
I actually have a whole box of dried flowers and petals in my craft thing in the storage.
Are they like super fragile, like brittle?
Kind of. Yeah, I got them all for when I was making candles a long time ago. So I used to make them for gifts.
Yep.
Or yeah, I gave some to your mom and sisters. Are those people up there? Oh yeah. He just like threw his hand up.
Oh, yep, I see them. Way up there.
Yeah, the first time I came here, I climbed up really fucking high on one of these huge, like, clustery boulder things. Mostly because I didn't want to look like a wimp in front of everybody else that was climbing up. The amount of times I've done that in my life, especially as a teenager.
Just to like try to fit in. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
like I would be terrified, and I'm like, I would just fucking take a
do it
deep breath
anyway.
and do it anyway. Not the best way to live.
I mean, it is if it helps you like grow and become more confident. But if you're just still endlessly scared, then yeah, don't. Like,
Yeah.
You're not getting like more self confidence out of it.
No. Look how cute. Hey, friend.
Throw in a piece of tortilla.
You're not supposed to feed the wild.
He's not wild.
He is wild.
He was wild.
You're so cute. Hi. Definitely smells the food. What are you doing?
Hi, dude.
It's over there. Where it went now? Oh, there it
No,
goes. That was cool. I thought for sure it was going to literally hop up on the table. That'd be an interesting pet to just have a chipmunk and like bring it on hikes and shit.
It'd be really cool.
Be like, here, you can go in a little backpack now.
All right.
It just like hangs out on your shoulder.
Like, sit down, have a picnic, and let him go. Just like fucking explore.
I'm really excited that we're here in Joshua Tree one last time before we start heading north to chase the wildflower blooms. And yeah, it's just been really awesome because tomorrow actually marks 3 months that we've been in Southern California doing van life. And I am just so grateful because I spent literally my entire life, especially the last like 10 years, daydreaming about being in places just like this out in the desert, especially in wintertime from, you know, being from upstate New York. I've always hated winter, so it's so cool to actually just be in the most summery environment. Something that's really stood out to me since we've been here in Southern California is the fact that every single person I've interacted with has been literally nothing but pleasant. I don't know if it's the weather and just the fact that it's sunny like 99% of the time, but just people are so much nicer here and I just love it. You know, traveling across the country through all these different states, you can see like from area to area like how different people interact with you, because it's like when we were in Colorado and Utah, a lot of places you could tell that the people that lived there were not very psyched about new people coming in and tourists and travelers and stuff like that. But then again, like once we touched California, it's like everything's changed. And everywhere we've gone, everyone seems to very much embrace who they truly are and express themselves in the most whimsical ways. And I love that because I feel like it gives me permission to be more of who I am and to dress in the ways that I enjoy dressing and to express myself in the way I like to express myself and to not like make myself small, to, you know, not ruffle any feathers. Because back in New York, before we, you know, started this journey, you could walk into any random store or restaurant and it almost felt like you're annoying the employees there. I don't know if anyone else has experienced this wherever you're from, but it's almost like you like going to cash out or going to order food at a restaurant. It's like you're annoying them. Like, how dare you show up to their workplace and expect them to like do their job or whatever. And like that's how it always felt in New York. And it's kind of like, I don't know, the interactions are just like off there. But then here, most places that we've walked into, you end up interacting with the owner because a lot of small businesses exist, especially around Joshua Tree area. And it's just really cool to like walk into a shop and people are just immediately friendly and just like ask you questions about yourself and like want to actually like get to know you and like what are you up to and like, oh my god, you guys are in a van and like how long have you been doing that for and how long are you going to do it for and what's your favorite place and like I don't know, it's just super cool. And like again, in contrast to being from upstate New York, you tell people like, oh yeah, we're working on a van so we can go like travel around the country. They're like, why? Like, why would you do that? You should probably buy a house and you should probably, you know, like people just have like all these opinions and like very just like narrow-minded. And it's like, if you aren't doing the things that I think you're supposed to be doing, like, then what are you doing with your life? You're like wasting it. But then you talk to people here and they're like, that's so awesome. Like, good for you. Like, I've always wanted to do that. Or I have done that. And like, here are some places you should check out. And like, I just love it. I am obsessed with Southern California and I'm just so incredibly grateful to be living this life. And I'm just very excited, very, very excited for this journey. Do you think anybody would notice if we just like set up a little precedent? It's just crazy that there's like literally just like circular rocks hanging out there. This is super cool. I wonder if it comes out on the other side. It just like keeps going.
Does it?
Yeah. Yeah, I really want to go explore some caves. I'm kind of obsessed with this stuff. You want to answer these questions?
Let's do it.
All right. All right. If you had to describe me to someone who was looking for me in a crowd, what would you say?
She's got gigantic eyes, and that's probably all you need to know.
There's other people that have gigantic eyes. That's what I...
Yeah. Shorter, skinny brunette, big eyes. If there's animals around, check by people's pets. She could be petting pets.
Yeah.
It's probably that.
I like it. If I had to describe you in a crowd, I'd say he's wearing a hat of some kind.
Might not be.
You haven't not worn a hat since you bought that
It's
one.
because I haven't had, I can't do my hair, so.
Yeah. So right now, I would say you're wearing a hat, dark hair, also big eyeballs. Likely wearing khaki shorts and a black t-shirt.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Not always.
whatever I'm wearing, you just give, for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah.
His sunglasses on backwards.
Yep, has sunglasses, probably not wearing them.
He probably looks really angry, but he's not. He's just chilling. He doesn't know you, so
Yeah.
he's not going to smile at you.
Yeah, it's fair. Checks out.
Yeah. What's one thing you know for a fact that I'd buy if I got rich? When I get rich?
Animals.
Animals?
A bunch of animals, an old truck. Would probably be the first few things.
Probably. You also forgot turquoise and tattoos.
Oh, yeah, turquoise and tattoos.
But yes,
2 T's, yep.
the TTs. I would say a purple Lamborghini for you. Purple Lambo, some kind of Bronco. I have no idea which one you'd end up. I feel like you'd probably go a little bit older just because it's probably a little sweeter. Or
Yeah.
you'll go brand spanking new with all the bells and whistles.
Some variety of vehicles, yeah.
And then a Black Lotus.
Yep, it's on the list. 1000%.
And then probably just a ton more Magic the Gathering collections online.
Yeah,
Marketplace.
it'd be a bunch of different Magic purchases for sure.
Yeah. If you had to sum up our friendship in one moment, what would it be?
Sum up our friendship in one moment. Probably some sort of moment like this of us just chilling someplace, hanging out outside, buy some water or something.
I
It's
like
one
it.
of those moments.
Yeah. I would say that we have a ton of inside jokes that 99.99% of people wouldn't get or find funny.
No.
In the least.
Nope. That's true.
Yeah. And then also, like, when we do our little bebop days and get, like, coffees and go to all the antique stuff.
Yeah,
shops and
those are
stuff
good
like
days
that.
too, yeah.
Bookstores and magic
That's a good
game stores.
Good summation of our peopling for sure.
Yep. Yeah, so you basically touched on the nature-y, and then I touched on the people-y.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like, if I had a warning label, what would it say?
Do not talk about anything disturbing around this person.
She will break down immediately.
Yeah.
Yep, pretty much. That's funny.
Yep.
I would say your social battery tends to drain pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, doesn't like crowded spaces or loud sounds and children screaming and stuff.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, so just like, be gentle.
Yeah, be gentle.
Be gentle and quiet. What's a quality of mind that you wish more people had?
Empathy.
Yeah, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I wish more people had empathy too.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I would say there's like I don't know, it's like hard. It's like a combination of like showing up consistently, being generous, and just like always like looking out for the people you care about the most.
Yeah.
And I feel like most people are the opposite of that. So that's like what really, really stands out to me.
Yeah.
And I wish more people like actually cared about people in their lives, or even just people in general, not just in their life.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yep. No, I agree with that one.
If I invited you over and said bring gloves, what would you assume that we're doing today?
Bring gloves. It depends on where you are when you're inviting me over. Definitely not hiding a body.
No.
Something to do with animals, probably. Getting an animal unstuck or like bring an animal someplace. Something like that.
This up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say that's pretty accurate.
Yeah.
It's either that or cleaning.
Yeah, that
Which
too.
I never wear gloves cleaning though, so I probably wouldn't tell you to bring any gloves. I feel like if you told me to bring gloves, I would assume we're probably painting something. I don't know why.
Yeah. We have painted a lot of shit together.
Yeah.
Different varieties of things.
Miniatures, Warhammer terrain.
Vans.
Yep.
Yep.
Lots of stuff.
Yep.
But also not a body.
Not a body, yep. What's next?
That was it.
That was it?
Yep. Do you have any other questions?
Did we win? Did we pass?
We won. We won. Once we got posted back up at our spot, we realized how exhausted we were after 3 days of adventures and running errands in between. So we ended off our night with some popcorn and movies. I love how I'm like, oh, I just want to relax for the rest of the night, and then I just give myself the fucking longest task. This vlog ended up turning into one of the most random videos I've ever created. So if you've made it this far, please drop a popcorn emoji below in the comments to let me know that you're still here. Thank you so much for spending the better portions of the last 3 days with me. I'll see you soon. Alright, you can flip this bottle upright. We'll go to the game store after this hike.
Alright, deal. Hold us to it.
Yep.
What the heck?